Greetings, crafters, and welcome to episode 154 of Better Than Wolves with T-Kush35. We're coming back today to do a quick little preface before the main shindig. Wired wanted to see what it looked like with something like stone corners instead of this siding here, and by wanted I mean he suggested it, thinking that it would look better. So I'm just going to give it a little look-see here, and let's see. So if I go there... So that's interesting. I could do it with siding instead of the, no, not siding, molding, which is the double. And see if that looks any better. So if we take out this and, can I go like that? No, but that makes sense because placing rules and somewhat flexibility. But if I go ahead and then so now I gotta get my way up there. Boop, boop. I'm gonna go ahead and make some more of those before I let the water back through. Yeah, the problem with this is that I have to, it takes a little longer to build. It'll potentially look cooler though, and I'm just having a heck of a time getting up there. There we go. So say, just want two more of those. One for right here, and one for, fell down again, dummy. Oh, what happened? That's interesting. Is that supposed to happen? Oh, it's going vertical. There's gotta be a different way. There we go. It's all about where on the block you place it determines the orientation. So this made a cool L, but we're definitely getting rid of that. So that would indeed look pretty sweet. You sort of see the water going vertically, which is interesting. One disadvantage, though, is I cannot traverse up it. Unless... Oh, right. I would have to make this stone siding. I could put it there. And then... Let's go ahead and try that, huh? And there's luckily no light sources to mess up here. Is there a way that I can place this? Nope, looks like that's a negative. Alright, well, I'll still have to deal with the old issues that I had. So let's see here. And then, so now I can traverse up. If I were to then, say, put more moldings here. And this will make it a lower profile water coverage. And then it's all stone, which looks pretty neat. The corners I think are a bit much, because then you're just straight up seeing the water sideways, which I don't think... Or seeing the water through the sides, which I don't think makes sense, because, you know, physics. Granted, we're not in a completely physics-bound world. But, oh, right, those had to be the sidings. So, once I'm done doing this, we can take a step back, look how it see how it looks from the ground. Alright. So I like that because then I can traverse up it. I can even just walk up it instead of having to hop. And that's pretty nice. You definitely get caught by the water source though, which is unfortunate. But let's take a quick step back here. Oh, that does look kind of cool. I could even, if I want to get super decorative, I could take a corner and shove it in there. And then it sort of meanders its way up. You know, I do kind of like that. It kind of goes with this stone here, too. You know what, Wired? You're right. I will take this. I will take your design advice and go with that for the rest of the build. And at some point off camera, I'll fix that, too. That looks pretty sweet. I can't remember how many other corners we can make. Better than Wolves stone corner. Not tone corner, stone corner. I kind of want to, I have to see, so it's on the anvil that you can make those. I'm just wondering, minimized blocks corner. Yeah, I want to see what I can make. Ooh, here we go, stone versions. Stone, stone bricks, sandstone, brick blocks, nether bricks, and white stone. I wonder if stone bricks still work, since you'd have to make the mortared version, which I don't have a good way of doing. There's, using some block dispensers, there's a machine that I saw in the Discord channel that, here, I'll just pop it up quick so I can give credit where credit is due. Hopefully it's not too far back. Oh, it was by EXP HP. I don't know how you say that, but anyway, that's the person that posted a photo of it, which is pretty sweet. Anyway, so that I will take care of off camera at some point in the future. For now, however, it is time to go on an adventure. I mentioned it either an episode or two ago, but I really want a Vessel of the Dragon for this bad boy to store my experience. I realize that a single vessel won't hold nearly enough, so hopefully I can come across 1, 2, maybe 3. If we're feeling super lucky, it's going to take a while because, jungles. And it's going to involve a fair bit of off-camera work, so this episode might take a day or two to film. We'll see how that goes. So that just means that the general schema is delayed. So I'm bringing some chests with me because I'm going to be mining through the nether. I am fresh out of siding of the wooden variety, so I'm just going to take the moldings that I was reserving for that. Make some more chests. Cool, so I can just stash those while I'm trolling through the nether. Obsidian I should have up here. I have 1 obsidian. Okay. Looks like I'm gonna go rip apart 1 in the nether. Yeah, I'll just rip one of my existing ones out, I think. Because I don't want to have to spend the time gathering that. But, it's just gonna be lots of mining until I, pick a direction. I think I'm gonna go north, which is sets in the west, rises in the east, so that-a-way. And we definitely want to go away from spawn by quite a bit, because I assume that the temples nearer to spawn are going to be barren. So I'm going to go like, I don't know, 2,000 blocks or something that way. So when I am next back, I will have dug 2,000 blocks, and we'll be poking our head out into the world to see where we are. So I'll see you then. So I came into the nether to start mining, and realized that I don't really know which direction north is. So I'm going to have to head back to my... ooh, perfect, and there's 1 bit of obsidian in here. I tore down this one, which was the first bad boy portal at spawn. And anyway, as I was saying, I don't know which way north is, so I'm going to head back to my first base to get my bearings, and then I'll start mining. So here we are. Come back. Oh, and north is north. Okay, well that makes that easy. Oh, that also makes sense. Wait. No, north is north. Okay. Well, that's convenient. I'm going to go ahead and steal these chests as well. I'll leave those there. Doesn't really matter to me too much. Okay, so this is the direction after there's that bend to get over to spawn. Down this way. It bends to the right and then to the left. So if I just go this way out the gate from my spawn-ish portal, then we'll be good to go. So, gonna go ahead and do that. So I'll see you when I finally pop myself out into the overworld. I made a boo-boo. I don't have a wood, or a campfire, or a way to light this. So, I need to go get some so I can light this. And then we can explore. I've mined approximately 250, 260 blocks, so that'll be 2,000. So that'll be starting to get out of hardcore spawn range. So we'll be back once I have the power of fire. And by the power of fire, I command the portal to open. Anyway, away we go. Downloading terrain. Here we go. It hath been downloaded. No sign of a jungle. Some nice ocean. Lovely. Not even a place that I can restock wood without fear of death. But if I'm going to be making a lot of portals, I'm going to want a lot of campfires. So I suppose I will wait out the night. And I will... Ooh. Portal plus squid equals bad time. As we saw several episodes ago. Hopefully it won't affect them yet. Otherwise, this is going to be an adventurous night. If that becomes the case, I will come back. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and wait until morning, get some fuel for the wood, because I didn't want to go all the way back to my base, so I just went to a nearby portal and grabbed some wood there at the hunting grounds from a couple episodes ago. And then we shall resume the journey. Hopefully find a jungle. I don't want to have to run away too far from my portal to find a jungle, so we're just going to kind of do it like this. Pop out, don't see anything, go back in, mine some more blocks, etc., etc. So I'll be back. So, some amount of time and 50 blocks in the nether later, and here we go for another excursion into the overworld. I don't know why I did a voice like that, but here we are, okay? I'm underground. That is unfortunate. I suppose I can dig up and see where I'm at. There's a chance that it's not under the sea. So I guess just gonna kinda, block this off a little bit. Jeez, there's 3 separate ways to come at me. That's no bueno. Just block that off, and running out of ammo for the blocking off. I suppose I did have some dirt, so I could do that. Just make that a 2-block high drop, and oh, I've got another rack. Who am I kidding? I have space. Alright, so let's go up. Which way? I don't know. That way? Sure. Why not? Kind of dangerous to do this, but, whatever. But, let's do it in fast forward time. I was wrong, we're not doing it in fast forward time. I had to cut there, because it was coming at me, and I didn't want to fast forward anymore. Oh god, okay. Well, let's see if I'm just straight up in the ocean. That looks like a grass block of sorts. Holy mackerel, right on the edge of a jungle! Well, that's pretty good fortune. For the most part. There's this slight issue of, oh yeah, Netherrack Falls. Slight issue of getting back down there. Oh, unless there's... Oh, we've got one of those nice invisible barriers. Those are fun. But let's, we'll just dig this way. This should get me back down to where I was, more or less. Haha, here we are. Yeah, I guess I'll just use gravity. And, yep. Get my way back down there. Okay, but we're in a jungle, which is awesome. Pretty good fortune there. Now the question is, does said jungle have a temple in it? That's what I'm gonna have to find out. And you know what a good way to find out is? Burn it to the ground. Oh yeah, we're harkening back. We're harkening way back. where I set a whole jungle on fire to get to a temple that I knew was there. Now we're gonna set a whole jungle on fire to get to a temple that I'm not sure if it's there. That's exciting, isn't it? But the sun is setting, and that's unfortunate. No, I need you for food. You're gonna turn into pigment anyway, so just die. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, this is fine. Hey, hey. Game. Don't glitch on me. Alright, well, we'll just start a fire while we're running around like this. And I'll probably sit in the nether for a time. Oh, I'm sorry, kitty. Definitely did not mean to hit you. Let's get this fire going. Yeah. Granted, with the fires, it probably shouldn't be too dangerous. Wonder how much luck I'm gonna have finding an actual temple. You know what might be best is to skirt the edge in a boat. So, yeah, that actually would probably be better, wouldn't it? So I'm gonna toss out some junk in my inventory, and I'm gonna go pop in the nether while it's nighttime, and I will be back when it should be day, because I really don't want to die to a squid. So, we shall return. And is the wait over? Yes, it is. We are delving back up to the surface. Look, that lovely light out there, and there should be a gorgeous view once I turn around. Fire! It's glorious. Alright, anyway, we're gonna go ahead and sail along the shore here and see what we can see, sort of thing. Hoping beyond hope that there's some sort of temple on the edge. The last one or two temples I found were on the edge, but there's no guarantees that this one is the same. Not quite sure. Oh my gosh, okay. Sweet. That's a temple. That is a desert. That is a jungle. I know what biome I'm in. That is a jungle temple. Okay, and it's right on the edge here. That means it should be a lot less dangerous to get to. So let's see. I would like to make it to the shore without dousing my torches. So let's hope. Yes, okay. You don't go away. Come back to me. Alright. So lots of mossy cobble. We're just gonna bust on in. Because why do anything else? So if I recall correctly, yeah, Flower Child changed it so that a lot... Ooh, golden shovel, golden hoe, some books. Those are actually super valuable. And that bowl's kind of valuable. But he changed it so that the traps aren't here, so that you don't... So it's not a redstone haven. And I think he also changed the general style of the loots that you tend to find. Because as happened with this playthrough, in fact, I found this chest here. And, oh, ancient manuscript, that's not quite as good. And it had a diamond in it, so it accelerated me significantly. Of course, that was also about the time that my game got corrupted, and so, you know, I lost my Vessel of the Dragon and stuff like that, but whatever. I'm gonna take these golden things because gold is, well, gold. What are these? These are just decorated bricks. Okay, I don't care about that. But the big money... Big ticket item's gonna be up here. Over here. Ha ha! Oop. And I'm just gonna fall. The Vessel of the Dragon! Doom 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 doom! Yeah! Oh, and it had a bunch of experience in it. Okay, that's fun. Cool. That is fan-flippin-tastic. That happened a lot faster than I'd hoped. So, that's pretty sweet. The question is, will I be able to find another one as quickly? I'm going to bet not. I'm going to say that this was quite the fortuitous and fortunate find in the grand scheme of things. Should I go ahead and worry about gathering all this moss stone? I simultaneously feel like this would be a great thing to harvest, but I suppose I can also come back, right? And maybe eventually someday I'll find a spawner near... Well, no, there was that one spawner down in the mine. Back by the mob farm that I could use. Yeah, but let's get out of here with these riches. Because let's not risk them. Let us not risk them one bit. So we're just going to head back into the nether and place a chest down in there. And I guess we'll keep exploring. I'm not sure. I mean, I have one, so that's a day's work well done. I was expecting this to take multiple days, and here we are, 2,500 some blocks away from spawn. Well, no, not 2,500. I was 2,000. I went 50 times 8. So, whatever number that would be. Insert math here. Not going to do it right now, because I don't feel like it. Alright, cool. So we're heading back into the nether, which is funny because I'm going to say that it's safer than the overworld. Crazy idea. Oh, then the bad thing is I want to keep this portal. So that means I'm going to have to harvest this obsidian and go back home and get more. Somehow. Okay. Yeah. But we're safe. So I'm going to go ahead and get some more obsidian, and I'm going to try to find another one because this went so fast. Worst case scenario, I spend some time tooling around, I don't find another one, and then, not quite sure what I would do for the rest of the episode. I guess we'll see how much time I have recorded, huh? So I can do that once I have collected enough obsidian to make another portal. And I guess we'll just keep going north. See how that does me. But, yeah, definitely just going to head straight back home with this bundle of goodies because it's not that far. And I'll be back with more vessel adventures. Just doing some quick housekeeping. We're going to go ahead and shove these lovely golden things to be smelted down into sweet, sweet gold. Head over here to our goodies chest. Put those emeralds away. Not that they're going to do much good in this environment. Add to the moss stone collection. This right here. Oh, actually, this would be a grand opportunity to get some more sticks, wouldn't it? Yes, it would. It would indeed. So let's just grab those there. And we can keep that. And then we go ahead and shove this away, and let's go put... Well, I suppose this should actually go down here. I know I said I was going to be back with more adventuring, but I want to do this first. Books. I could maybe make bookshelves out of, or smelt it down for leather. Either way. But let's go put this sucker in its new home. It's so exciting. I can't remember. Can I turn it on my own? No, I need a hand crank. Let's make that quick, because I want to be able to... Well, no. I won't have to worry about that until I have to dump out the experience, which isn't going to matter until it has had time to collect. So, we'll just, Can we put that right there? I don't know if I can put that right there. So let's put it one lower. Just do it like that. That'll work. That'll work fine. Then I can put a hand crank somewhere around here in the future. Alright, so just shove that right there. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and continue the adventure to look for another Vessel of the Dragon. We'll see how much time I end up spending. Maybe we'll come back with reports of failure or lack of success. Who knows? Either way, gonna do some in and outs, and when I find another jungle from the nether, I'll report back. See you then. Welcome back, viewers. It's been a bit of time. This is what, the third nether portal that I made and popped out, and there is a jungle here, but the question is whether or not there is a jungle temple. So I'm going to tool around here, see if I can find anything that looks like a temple, and we'll be back if any sort of part of this is successful. So I will see you shortly. Toodaloo. Oh, I think I spy something. Yes, through the trees. So I kept going almost directly east of my previous position. No. Rises in the east, sets in the west. Yes. So I went directly west. And there's another one. Oh my gosh. It's been considerably longer than it had been before. So my fortune did not favor me. But, you know, still pretty good ratio for finding biomes. You know, actually been able to find biomes faster in this than I was able to in a recent mod pack I've been playing. A different mod pack, just one of the Direwolf 20 packs, in which I was desperately trying to find a natural biome, but for the life of me couldn't, because all of the other biomes from, what's the mod? Biomes of Plenty were just, they must have just been taking up all of the RNG. Taking up the RNG seems kind of a ridiculous way to phrase it, but that's the way it felt, at the very least. So we're just going to ditch all this other stuff here. I think this will be a nice spot to stop once I get back home, so I'm not going to worry too much about continuing this dirt excavation and whatnot. These are resources that I can get more of. For sure, and that's going to be a spider, so we're going to get out of here in short order. Just need to get back out without dying. Yeah. Right, back to the taiga. And I've been just setting torches, which consequently will light up trees, make it a bit easier to find home. And killing some livestock while I'm out and about while I'm at it. So it's been a grand adventure. That's 2 vessels of the dragon now. That is a wonderful addition to the mob tower. And it will be a most splendiferous use. So I'm just gonna make my way back. Come on. Back to my nether portal, which as long as I keep heading east, should be able to find fairly easily, especially with burning trees around, or trees that should be burning. I know I'm still heading in the relatively right direction. Definitely gonna keep slaughtering. Okay, there's a tree. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Don't mind me, sheepy, just using up your meat. Give me your meat. It's a precious resource. And that should be the nether portal over here. Sweet. So, I think with 2 vessels of the dragon found, that's going to be a decent wrapping up point for the episode. So with that, I will bid thee adieu. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.